at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Old Dominion's head coach before the game. They know that they have an opportunity to make some history here today. Their wide receiver is so close to breaking that conference record for passing reception touchdowns. The problem, in the red zone, the defense is going to be keyed on him. He has shown to be a big-time possession receiver. He can go up and get the football. That's going to be a fun cat-and-mouse game to watch. Defense doubling, a lot of push and shoving, or can he come down with the ball and come down with a record here today? Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Old Dominion's offense will start this game off with the football. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success, David.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can it continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
From the gun, it's Coleman. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Come here.
The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Coleman.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Turning it on. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Come here.
And the Monarchs have this offense rolling. The hand to the running back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Makes the grab in their space. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Old Dominion. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
The Golden Eagles offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Ricky Collins, more than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. The run inside. It's Raymond. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. It's taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like, they need to win today. Like, their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Quick give. It's Raymond. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry up. Sets his feet. It's Collins. Out wide left. It's Raymond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Raymond. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Hits the hole. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Still on his feet at the 45. All out of space. To the house. Touchdown, Monarchs. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Coleman. Fights off a defender. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. On play action. Makes the grab.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back's got it on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Turns up, it's Coleman. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
That's how you gonna
After
do
that
that.
last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
Come here.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks.
Going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And this defense has come out really, really strong. I mean, this is the 3rd possession. They've already got 2 stops, and now they try to take advantage of them and go over the top because the D's been aggressive. Still doing a great job staying disciplined, staying home. To start this football game, man, they have been lights out.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Rush is on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to get started. He's going to get loose. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
the start line. When I say go, racers start running right here. First they have to run through the forest, then snowboard through the mountains, then paddle across the ocean, and last, hike across the desert.
When it comes to pets, everybody has their thing. That's why Chewy has everything for every animal. Because everyone needs things. From fish treats and parakeet retreats to hedgehog homes and guinea pig zones, Chewy has every friend covered. So you can spend more time doing this. For low prices, for fast shipping, for life with pets, there's Chewy. The average woman owns 7 pairs of jeans, but only wears 4 of them. Life's too short not to love all of your jeans.
Where your cups?
Well, it is the race around the world. First racer to get back to the forest and break the tape at the finish line, it's this old man. Wow. Okay, when I play the start line, I really hope I win this race. Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to the race around the world. And now, introducing the racer. Here's Pablo. Pablo has already won a gold medal in their run race. And here's Tyrone. Tyrone has already won a gold medal in the snowboarding race. And here's Uniqua. Uniqua has already won a gold medal paddling in the kayak race. And introducing a brand new racer, Austin. That's me. Austin has never won a race, but he is prepared. Good luck, Austin. Have a great race. Happy racing day. Thanks. Racing day is racing day. Racing day is racing day. It's my picture's racing day. Today's the day we race. Going somewhere that's not right here. While we do the crowd will cheer. The glory's Dover's held. Across the ocean and in the world. Whoever in the first round, let them make that victory sound. The night is what they'll say at the end of racing day. Racing day is racing day. Racing day is racing day. It's that puppy chasing day. Today's the day we race. Today's the day we race. Today's the day we race. Attention racers! On your mark, get set, go!
Amen.
So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, it's Potter. Keeping his eyes downfield. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Looking for the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Complete to start this drive. He breaks a tackle, works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Caught him. Oh, it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Push is ahead. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He's changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They're dead. Do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Right side, it's Beard. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Smashes it between the uprights. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 4 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the home squad looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Back now to your game inside SB Ballard Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Checking in with the Southern Miss head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Moving the pocket, it's Collins. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll give it on the counter. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They go to the wide receiver screen. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Monarchs. And the pummeling has started.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got him on the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Turns it upfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Monarchs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Monarchs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. There he goes. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Mosley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Left side is Agnew. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the return, it's Little. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got enough. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Makes the catch. It's Bennett.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
It's complete to the left. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Drops back. It's Collins. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Raymond. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. All over him immediately.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Oh, pressure's coming. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Just drives it between the uprights.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Potter. Throws for the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Unleashes one deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Making the adjustment on the play. Drops back on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Potter. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He got it, feet down in bounds. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Out wide right, it's Beard. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds his man. It's Beard. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the 1st down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Snapped on 4th down. On the move. He'll pull it down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he crosses the goal line. He gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They'll move the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Second and long here. Sets his feet. It's Potter. Hit as he throws. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Golden Eagles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Right side, it's Little. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're
touchdown Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Powers inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Potter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Agnew. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And the offense comes up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
And no surprise to see this guy just going off again, right? One of the best receivers in the entire country, over 100.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off?
Snags it, and he's open. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to squeak through the pile. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Looking for the end zone. Goes high to pull it in. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know